All right, checking audio. Hello, hello, good morning, good morning. All right, checking audio. And that's working. Cool. Woo-haw. While we're waiting for a second, I'm gonna put up this tent because the sun is coming and it's hot. So give me just a second. There we go. I think that's good. Yes. Let's see how she looks. The best investment ever, for sure, on the outside. Morning, Joey. How are you? I'm hoping for like a pretty inconsequential, out of the box, put everything together and it works. I've been longing for an easy one and I think we got one. I hope we do. Okay. So today we have the Engwe L16. Let's see if I can get this thing to load up. Engwe L16. All right. What do we pull? 4 foot to 6 foot rider, so I'm outside of the riding height, max riding height, steel frame, front suspension, 750 watt hub, 1500 watt peak, 75 Newton meters of torque, 48 volt, 18 amp hour lithium battery on the main, and then a 23 amp hour second battery if you get the dual battery option. I believe that's a pre-order right now. You can't get it. It comes in gold or champagne and black. I chose black. IPX4, so no on that stuff. Max speed adjustable range is up to 28, so it's coming in at 20 mile an hour, class 2. I have no idea about the settings, so if anybody has any, please let me know, because we're going to want to see if it'll do it. Otherwise, I'll figure it out after the live and before the review. Dual battery weight is 108 pounds, so when you have two batteries, 108. The battery looks to be just over 13 pounds. Max bike load capacity is 264, so it'll be able to handle me. I come in at around 230. 16-inch wheels, so that'll be interesting. Let's get to it. I think enough talking. Costco, Scott. Got it at Costco. It's got all those things in the base are filled with water, so it's got a nice ballast to it. Charger. 3 amp. That's not bad. It'd be interesting to see if it has a dual port for charging both batteries with one. Tools, pedals, brake pad, all sorts of goodies in here. Reflector light, 19 and 18 millimeter, probably for the axles, and then a bell. I guess this is my axle front wheel. Okay. Oh yeah, send it to ElectricAllWheel Gmail, please. Appreciate you. That's very handy. You can come around all the time, Joey. All right, so it looks like I might be able to loosen do I need to? Just looking at best course of action to get this out. Maybe just a lift and pull. Probably. Nothing left in the box. Turn this around so I don't get raked by these staples. Okay. Get my seat post set. Did I just do that backwards? No, I didn't. I knew I didn't. That's why. Chain side out for proper display. Picture side is what we call it. Picture side. Ooh-wee. Damon, good morning. Joey, appreciate you. Make sure I got him. Got him. Okay. Just turning the fan towards the bike so I can get a little bit of air because it is just humid. Oh my gosh. So Florida. Okay, here we go. Let's get to it. I think my Jetson Hayes was a 16. Much narrower tires, if I recall. Oops. So there was a cap and it was lodged in here, so keep that in mind. Oh God. Make sure I didn't lose it. Got it. Prepping to save zip ties. These big ones are really good for motor cable tie downs and other things. What the hell's going on here? Oh, I just tied it up. I guess shipping. Come on. For real? Look at this. So, you know, they put the fender on. See right here? No, you can't. Right there. So it looks like the screw popped through. So it's attached down here, and the only way, if it's truly on correctly, is to tighten underneath, which means take off a wheel, which, geez, please. I don't know. I don't know if I'm about that right now. Is it a dropout? be easy? That's the better question. Will it be easy? Maybe. Not terrible. I'm allowed to use that phrase even though I said I wouldn't. Because already front fender. Looks like I have to put on the disc somewhere. So I guess, what's the gain here? Packing, size and packing, total number of units per container. Like, this thing is just crammed. I could see it if it was just like this monster 72 and being packed away like this, but they got room, or have room, did have room. The box is pretty small. So if packed correctly, you get more number of units per shipped container, reducing the overall cost. So minimizing the footprint of each individual unit, including box space consumed, is worthwhile, or worth the investment. However, well, that's nice. Matte black. It's a pain in the butt. This thing is, I mean, this is pretty built. Protecting the fork. This is not a joke. So batteries will likely be independently charged. Okay, all right, bear with me a second. Insert waiting music. More waiting music. Okay. All right, we're back. Slowly back. I mean, Joey, like, I see your question about the back fender, bro, but it's, you know what I mean? Like, I'll sit there fumbling with an eighth of a turn trying to jam my fat fingers back there. It's just not worth it. But we'll see. Maybe I could flatten the tire or do something fun like that. I will try in the spirit of adventure for you. This camera is very wide angled. Five to six. No. I'm not going to give her the full treatment. I'm pretty sure I want to adjust this thing up, at least for my initial ride. It'll work. For now. Why is it doing this? The brake cable? Yes. No. The master cable. Attached to the brake cable. Okay. Can we get back in there? There we go. Fender. I saw the disc, so I know we're ready for that. Okay. Joey, it says Engwe. You can see it. Very faint. It does not reflect like you would think. Trying to get my knee out of your way so you can see. Yes, good. Good, good, good. Left side, brake side, forward, puts it this way. I'm hoping that they're all in here. Doesn't look like it. No. Maybe. There they are. What the heck? They're not in here. Okay. Separately bagged. Hopefully not Torx. Hopefully. So we got those. Let me get my wrench. So there's my forward arrow. This is left side, so forward direction will be that way. So this is the way it goes on. Wonder if no, there's the axle spacing, so that will compensate there. How's that look? Good? Yeah. Let me just get into the manual. Just in case, you never know. Bum, 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 bum. Looks like I got it. Sometimes I'm impressed myself. Okay. So what does it say? 1, 2. Well, kinda. This is 1, 2, 3, but there's no reason that this would be on here. So there are 4 pieces, including the nut, equal sides instead of 3. It looks like. Hopefully. are internal spacers. Got that. Perfect. Okay. I'll agree with that, Joey. Still a pain in the butt. These are not a few of my favorite things. What I really need to do, should have done this from the jump. Battery out. Max discharge current is 30 amps, okay. Charge current is 5 amps. All right, so everything's checking out right now. 18 amp hours. The math doth math there. There's an on-off button on this thing, so know this. Charging. Perfect. Now, let's get to the front end of this thing. Let's see, they should have some tools with this bad boy that will help. Hopefully. So they have a backer wrench, but not a torque wrench. So this is good for helping, but it's not going to get it done completely. That is okay though. We have what we need. Can't even get to it. Where is this thing? We there? All right, I'm inside the 30-degree angle, so that's good. What's the max set on this thing? 14, 15? All right. That's done. Okay. Like, this is pretty industrial. I guess what? It's good for just keeping the dropouts, I would imagine. That's why. I don't know why you just wouldn't use it, but just in case it gets hit, I suppose. So pull your spacer. Yeah, you're just coming off. Leave that loose for now, just in case. Perfect. Let's now try and do these things with their tools. Hopefully. Yes. Is that a 10? Yes. No. Something actually in the fork. It is. I don't know how I did that. The washer fell inside that. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a doozy. Okay. It's down there. Inside this thing. I don't even know. Just turn it over and drop it. What do I have? Got it. Woo! Stupid. And that looks like the spacing's right, so we can confidently tighten that down. It's just barely long enough to catch the Loctite aspect, or the lock nut aspect of this thing. Oh, barely touching on the brake. Oh, come on now. What do you see? Is this worthwhile? Maybe. Ooh, these things are finicky. Dang. Just gonna do a brake lever pull and let it be. Those brakes are going to need some love. I'll probably hit them hard on a break-in ride and then come back to do this again afterwards. Anyway, not my favorite. We'll leave it at that for now. We got other things to do. Beautiful. Going for a drink. Let's see what y'all been saying. Easy E, it is hot. What is the range on this thing? I don't know. 23 plus 18, so 40 amp hours on a 48. Depends on how you're driving it. It's a nice looking bike, especially for 900, yes. Joey, I don't know if it'll let you put an Amazon link. But you can just reply to that email and we can check it. Product placement. Okay. Still not looking forward to this rear end. Have I said that yet? How do I want to tackle this? So for those of you that are just now here, the fender's on, but it looks like the screw has popped through. You can see the fender's attached down there, but it's not here. And so it's supposed to be holding it to the rear rack, which means that the tire is interfering, etc., etc. So, Joey, to take it down your route, I'm going to deflate this tire and see what we can do there. I don't even know if I have a stem remover that's short enough to get in here. Just add it to the list of things. No, look at that. Okay. This is why. It's like not that big a deal. It's just a big pain to get to it. It's just, what the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Got it. So I think it's probably got so that. Okay. This is what was always delivered with the flat out stuff, so nice to have. You need to always leave a little bit so you can grip it. Well, there we go. Closer. Oh man, is it stripped? Please, no. Holy cow. I'm almost, but yeah. I'm in that place. Damn it. Okay. Oh shit. Thought I had it whipped. But I am not about to deal with this. It'll just be maddeningly frustrating. 15. Okay. No good deed. No, L16, I don't think so. I may. We need a few. This is aggravating though, because you just can't get to it. So also a user is likely, like unless they put zip ties in here, you're going to be SOL. So make sure and save some from the unboxing, just in case. That pulled out way too easy. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. This mother. Get out of here right now. Sometimes I use it for e-bikes. That just started to strip, and that was on there too. Okay. Damn it. All for a fender. I don't know what y'all can see. I want you to be able to see what it is. So it's that thing is just this, right? And then I pushed this through while trying to do it with the tire on, and it didn't work. So it's this, and then it's stripped through. I mean, honestly, this washer is not big enough for talking about it. do I have an extension? Where is it? Too far over there? Are we in? Finally, the Rock has come back to Florida. Okay. Can I get back to the bike build now? Pickles. I pulled out a Sawzall. Reciprocating saw. Sawzall is a brand. I apologize. This is the Bauer 20 volt lithium Hypermax 3 amp hour. Oh my God, I get half a mile. Reciprocating coil. So now, probably just need to air up this tire just to make sure it goes on straight. $100 from ElectricAllWheel. You can have this custom made. Built with love. (20 psi). And it's hard to get a valve on there. That's awkward. So when it goes back on, make sure that these are at the bottom when you feed it back in. Just had this moment in my mind where I remembered a thing from my past, and it was just a horrible thing that a family member would say when he'd go grab me this wrench. He wouldn't say go grab the wrench. So sorry, I just spaced out. And those more is what triggered it. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. To be quick for test drive. I don't think it's going to happen, honestly. I'm not going to be able to break away, so I may test drive this afternoon, but this is the build. I've already exhausted my time for it. Not anticipating taking off the rear wheel. It's like, this is a 16-incher. It'll be easy. Sure. I was in Tampa Bay e-bikes yesterday or day before, and Tyler was there. He intentionally cut points into the zip ties. I thought it was hilarious, and Brad would have loved it. So it keeps people away from your e-bike or messing with your e-bike. Okay. I pulled out every tool known to man. Put these things back. Make sure you grab the right pedal for the right side. Lefty tighty. Watch out, camera. You're in the way. So now I'm going to go ahead and have a look inside, because I'm not going down that road again. I will not be tricked. What do we got here? Does this come all the way off, or do I have to take, wowza. Hopefully I'll just be able to swing it around, because I'm not interested in doing them. Take out everything. Better? No. Better. What can I do? What could I do here? The shells are getting in the way. There. 25 plus or minus 1 amps peak current. Already, like this controller alone compared to that X5 is, it speaks for itself. So let's see here. Come on, it did! Yes! Hang on while I get a picture of this. Alright. XT60, so I can dual battery myself right now. Maybe I do that while we're here. I think I will. Yeah. Just a second. Got a 40 amp kit. Let's see here. Let's do some math real quick with the calculator. Let's see what you can see. So we'll do 25 on the average times 54.6. That gives you 1,365 peak watts. So they're off by 135 in the 1500 watt peak max statement. I'll take that versus the 600 to 1,000 that we were seeing. They claim 75 Newton meters on this motor, so okay. So let's get a 48 times 25. Gives you 1,200, so we're cooking. All right, I'm okay with the stats that I'm receiving here. So I'm going to run in a cable. Male end is a battery. Right there. .40 amp balancer. Take that, plug it into one of the battery inputs. There we go. Main battery is right here. So put that on the other battery input. And then out to controller is here. So I'm gonna put that one there. And this thing was rolled over. Put the controller in first. Maybe this end in and then the other. Yep, just like that. All right, so we'll have a battery output already. There we go. Let me see here. Just for sanity. Good. Okay, they're all good. generally there's plenty of room in here. Joey, I'm definitely gonna unlock it. Don't worry. Or plan to. All right, that was fun. Fast install. Go. Let me get this out of here. We had a very hurricane-like storm in the past couple days, and it really messed stuff up. So all the water that went down on here is now underneath the plate, so it's spinning. Not a big deal, but just know. Let's see. So I got my extra wire, and right here is a mount. So I'm going to go ahead and tie that too. So this is the cable for my second battery. I'm just going to run it up through here and then tie it off at this mount that's on the frame. That'll do. Okay. All right. Now I'm just using all this to make sure that this is centered, and then I'm going to tighten this down. That's good. $11 to $12. Hopefully that's a good riding position. Yes, that's pretty decent. I'll take it. pretty substantial bag. I have to poke a hole in it for an extra. I'm gonna walk and see if I can get a down tube in that thing. I think it may be too long. Maybe I'll use this one. Maybe. Yeah. These high chunks are short enough. Oh, oh yeah. Okay, I'll grab my other cable from the kit that I put in here. So you saw I put the battery in and with the cable out right here, and then I just brought out the extra. The kit comes with two. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in and just extend it. Weave it back over here. Get it down through the frame, and then plug it in. That's power. And then because it's extra, just tuck that stuff back inside. Zip this bad boy up, and we're good to go. Now I don't even have the main battery in. We can test this. Hopefully, unless that battery's dead, which it might be. Nope. It's got the juice. Remember, no frame battery, so that's good. And it works. That's good. All right, Joey, now's the time. Get in there and see what's up. David. Okay, so what I'm dealing with that is the light here is flush on the back for the XP4, and then the light that I have has like a center ridge where it humps. So I'm having to either adapt or something, right? But we got them in and did install video for the XP3, and we know functionally they do work. Also, sorry, handlebar spacing is a pain in the butt because throttle's on this side, trigger shifter here, and then it's a full assembly for turn signals and light and all that stuff, and there's just no spacing here. There's this curve right here on the bars, so it gets in the way. It's just right? So need to generate more spacing or make alternative moves, like put gear shifter on here that's 8-speed over the top, which there's only one that I know of. It's a classic shifter. It's stuff, right? Things that get in the way. So I want to have a foolproof way of doing this before I just turn it out to you guys or tell you it's going to work. It is available, and like I'm gonna do it either way, right? I'm gonna make it happen, but it may be more involved than some people want. So yeah, that. All right, I've got dual battery set up on here. This thing's good. Derailleur checked, tires checked. I actually turned the axle nuts in the front end, tightened the stem. I did not tighten the handlebars, so I'll do that when I bring it down. This is good. It's 20 psi. Fender's on. Fender is good. Seats here. Pedals are on. What else? The bell. The bell. The bell. Better to have than not. Question now is to where do I put this thing? Here? Right on the inside? No. And this is shoved over because of the brake. Here turned. Maybe. Looks promising. Somewhat promising. Yeah. I don't like this, just like the spacing is off. Maybe? Maybe upside down will work. Just don't get caught in the rain. Don't drop the screws. Is it awkward? No? Then you go over, down a little bit. That looks like it'll work. Okay. Upside down bell. Because we can. Perfect. Forgot about this water. It's sitting there on my face the whole time. What we got here? That's in. Now my power is on, was on already, so I'm just gonna unplug this second battery. Yep. I must have left the battery off. I did. All right, that's on. Battery works. Okay. All right, to my email, because Joey sent us some instructions. Joey, I have the affiliate link in the description of this video. I think there may be, oh, it's like a butchering of ElectricAllWheel. It's like really short. Give me just a second. I can tell you, oh my gosh. I just stepped into some AC, y'all, and I'm loving it. This feels really good. I'm not going back outside. No. Okay. It's ElectricAllWheel. Which will probably change. I'm going to try and get that changed. There you go. Wow, it's so cold in there. Okay. All right. Keep holding both and press the power button. Wait. There's one. Hold the brake and twist the throttle at the... When the screen shows 9999, the speed limit is unlocked and the brake can reach. Is there like a hold? Joey, what's the order on this? Make sure the L16 is all right. Off. 1, 2. Hold brake and twist the throttle at the same time, okay? 3. Keep holding both, then press the power button and wait 10 seconds. Okay. 4. When the screen shows 9999, the bike can reach, like, but. There you go. Nope. 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 Not exactly sure what I've done here. Am I supposed to twist the throttle? Twist the throttle and hold the brake lever. Press the power button, hold for 10 seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is. That. Okay. Wait, no. Hold the throttle, pull the brake lever. Press the power button. Power button. Holding, 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 holding. No, we want 9999. Oh no, are we gonna get sent through the whole cycle? Go back. Let go. That's it. Woohoo! Hopefully. Let's see. There we go. That's nice. So that's confirmed. That's factory battery too. I have a feeling I'm gonna like this one. Already rooting for the dual battery setup. This is quite nice, and like for the size. Yes, sir. Ooh. All right. So fender situation was not great. Like all those things, not great. But did I I nail the handlebars? Maybe. I got close. If you guys can see, or what you can see. Right there. That is what I want. Five to six. Okay. Let me tell you how excited I am about this dual battery situation. I like being able to just grab one that I have and put my kit on there and boom, it's good. I may stuff this so it doesn't bounce around, but there's like, I mean, it feels padded. 3 miles. Okay, so rear rack, I mean, in some respects, you feel like it's more sturdy than the big 72s. This was a empty pouch bag, right? I did lift the cable, put a second battery in there, and then let the cable out, and then just ran it right inside that frame. There's my connection for the second battery. All I'll just do is plug those two ends in. We saw inside, max wattage is just under 1400. So it's pretty much on point for the general industry standard. I'm gonna over exaggerate. I do like the handlebars. It does, like, I'm not far off. If I put a suspension seat post on here, I think I'm gonna have a nice extension. So the 6-foot rule comes from the seat post, yes, but the upright feel with the handlebars is nice. Let's see what else we got. We will be able to put a thumb throttle on here. We can actually put a full grip on here. We could put the West End full grip. Let's see. Yep. Beautiful. That's some good stuff. Okay. I'm gonna clean up the work area and then maybe get something prepped and take this thing out. All right. You guys will know I'm not gonna do a declared live ride. It's not part of the contract for this bike. But I mean, relatively painless, all things considered. This is glitching. Yes. Yes, it is. All right, guys, noise is going to get wonky. Give me just a second. Some mics switching over. That's good. 96. There we go. Okay. Are we back? Did we do it right? I'm gonna. Let's see. Okay. All right, it's back. We do it right? Let's see, great video. Can you do the demonstration on the front blinker kit? David, got you taken care of. That's coming. Mods regardless because of the handlebars. And it may include switching out the handlebars to be the easiest. But the rear rack interference with the light is a thing because the brake lights integrate. So you want that. I like it a lot. It's especially awesome on the XP3 because that wasn't a thing. The 4, it has that sort of integration, but the front stuff's not there. Okay. So we're going to leave links for all this stuff in the description below. The dual battery kit is pretty easily found. It's 40 amp universal. You saw how easily that went in. Don't even have to take off the crank arm, so good there. Easy plug-in scenario, so I'm going to have plenty of range. It's just hot and I got a bunch of stuff I need to do, so I may or may not take this for a live. If I do, I'm just going to turn it on. Either way, review is coming, and after the fender debacle, and then that wrench for the rear nut, I didn't like that at all. That was an 18 and it slipped and then was really marring up the edges on that hex nut, so that's not good. But other than that, seemingly okay. Everything went together well. The settings thing is one of the more awkwards I've been through, but it showed true with the instructions sent by Joey, so thank you very much for that. And I think that's all we got. They have pre-sale for the dual battery, and then the single, this one's already for sale. The other color is champagne. I feel like I may want to see that, but I feel like I did good with the selection of this. Only other wish I could have is that it folded so I could have all of this and put it in the car, but I don't think that that's very rational given the sturdy nature of this thing. And if it outputs the power that it says, then I'm gonna be just fine. I think it's gonna be a nice little get around bike, especially at less than $1,000, like they said. So appreciate that. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm gonna clean all this up, go take a shower. It is apple juice and pizza time. If you haven't already, give us a like and subscribe on YouTube. It is our primary, and if you're in the area, check out E-Bikes of Tampa Bay, Florida. That's for you, Brad. Get in the Facebook group, make an event, and go for a ride with your friends. We'll talk to you next time.